Aloha and welcome to the Murph's Place 808 for the Love of Golf podcast. I am your host, Murph. I hope everybody's doing great out there. It's been lovely here in the Hawaiian Islands, here on Oahu. And I hope where you guys are at, that you're doing great there and the weather's been pretty good. I know on the East Coast, I talked to my brother the other day, and it looks like they're going to start being able to play some golf. It got up to like 70 degrees the other day, but then he said it got really cold the next day or a couple days after. So that's Ohio weather for you. Fluctuates up and down. One of the big reasons why I moved here. It's pretty consistent over here, so I didn't have to mess with it too much. Let's start off with a Fia. Obviously, there's no change. Joe P is still holding the belt. I'm hoping to try to get it from him. I'm going to play next Sunday, so I'm hoping to be able to get it from him coming up next week, but we'll see. The guy's he's just too good. It's funny, though. I told him the other day, he was playing really good. I don't know. He shot like 67 or something like that. And I was like, it's funny. You do this out here to us out here, but when you and I are partners in a tournament, you don't play like this. What seems to be the problem? Let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. You got to start playing like that when we play in these tournaments. So anyhow, congrats to Joe P. He's still the champ. VGA, the guys went over to Maui, the plantation course at Kapalua, for a 2-day event. I think they played on Thursday and Friday. They didn't actually play on the weekend. They played Thursday and Friday. And it sounds like they had fun. And I don't know if it was an actual tournament or if they were just doing it as a fun thing. I know that the director of the VGA, I believe his name's Josh Payton, I know he was coming over to check on the Hawaii chapter of the VGA. So I know he played with those guys. So I don't know if it was an actual tournament or they just played for the fun of it. Shep got to talk to him and go over some things with the VGA, and hopefully it'll help us out here, with our chapter of the VGA. Anyhow, they said it was pretty windy, and there was the scores were up a little bit due to the fact that it was so windy out. Beach Boys, we played Eva Beach last week. Course was in great shape. It's always in good shape. I didn't play all that great. I think I shot like 79 or something like that. I just can't, I don't know what it is. I just can't get I can't get it together. I need to work more, and I haven't been doing it, but I need to, because we got the Mid-Pac Open coming up this month, at the end of the month, the 21st. So I need to get out and start doing some work. I know I've been pretty busy, so I haven't had a lot of time to practice a lot, but I do need to get out and start practicing. So if anything, just the chipping and putting, I need to get those down, because that's where you're going to shave most of your strokes off your scores is with chipping and putting. I'm not hitting the driver and the irons too bad. It's just I'm not scoring. I might catch a bad break here and there, hit into behind a tree or something like that. But and that's another thing I want to discuss with you guys, that sometimes when you hit a shot and it's a wayward shot, say you hit it in the trees or in the bushes or behind bushes and stuff like that, there's times yet you have to take your medicine. A lot of guys, and I'm guilty of it too, want to try to hit that shot to try to get it to the green. Might want to try to hit it through some trees. Oh, there's a spot, there's a gap there I can hit through. But what's the percentage of you hitting a perfect shot right through that gap or hitting one of the trees? The higher percentage shot is just to chip out into the open where you have a clear shot to the green on your next shot. Because even say you do hit it through the trees and you don't reach the green, you're still going to have to hit up on the green and one putt to try to make par if it's a par 4, or 2 putt for bogey. When if you just take your medicine, take the safe shot, punch out into the fairway or out into the open where you have a next shot at the green, you may hit it on the green and you may 1 putt for par. If not, you'll 2 putt and make bogey. But why risk taking that shot? Just take your medicine and punch out into the open where you have a clear shot. And I'm guilty, like I said, I'm guilty of that stuff too. There's times when, I can hit it through there. The other day we were playing, and I told Chris, I hit it left on 4 at Moana Lua. It's the par 5 uphill. I hit it to the left, and I could try to go up over these trees, but that's not the shot. I mean, I tried to hit a 3 hybrid, and he even said, I don't know if you're going to be able to get it up over. I go, I think I can get it up over. And no, what did I do? I hit it directly into the trees. And then I tried to hit another shot that I shouldn't have, and I hit it in the trees. And then I pulled out an 8-iron like he should have said I should have hit. I hit it and it went up over the trees. And anyhow, sometimes you just got to take your medicine, hit a shot that's safe, that gets you back into play, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, heck, you take your medicine, you hit it out in the open, and then you hit it on the green, it may go in the hole, and then you make birdie. So just take your medicine. Don't try to pull off some miraculous shot if it's not stuff that you practice, especially if it's not stuff that you practice. So, and most of us don't practice those shots, trying to hit between a gap in trees and stuff like that. So anyhow, just take your medicine, hit it out in the open, get up and down, make par or bogey, and don't get a high number on that scorecard. So, all right, let's take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, let's get into some PGA news. Scotty Scheffler was your winner. He defeated Kevin Kisner 4-3 at the WGC Dell Match Play Championship. With that win, it promoted him to number 1 in the world rankings, which was pretty cool. And it was pretty cool when he won and his mom and dad came up and hugged him and stuff. And his dad said something about being so proud of him and not being proud of him because of being number 1 or winning the tournament, but just being proud of him of the man that he was. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's always heartwarming to see when the parents or a wife comes up and congratulate them and they're truly happy for them for their win. So, congrats to Scotty Scheffler. And that actually was his 3rd win in his last 5 starts. So that's pretty impressive. Scotty's playing some really good golf. Next up is the Valero Texas Open in San Antonio, Texas. That's coming up next weekend. The power rankings for that tournament. Number 1, Rory McIlroy. Rory took last week off, and he's trying to get rested up and get ready, and he's kind of considering this tournament as his warm-up for the Masters because the Masters is coming up real quick. So he took a week off, and he's picked number 1 to possibly win this tournament this weekend. Number 2, Corey Connors. He won this event back in 2019. And number 3 is Jordan Spieth. He won this tournament back in 2021. However, his game's been off a little bit lately. So we'll see how he does in the Valero Texas Open. Korn Ferry Tour, Lake Charles Championship. Now, I'm probably going to mess up this guy's last name, but I'm going to give it a shot. Trevor Werbilo was the winner. He shot 18 under and got into a playoff with S.H. Kim, and he ended up winning the playoff to win the tournament. But even better news is our guy, Brent Grant. We got the Brent Grant watch on this show. Brent shot 13 under to finish in a tie for 6th place. That is awesome. 13 under. He was only 5 shots off the lead, off the winner at 18. So congrats to Brent. Great job this weekend. I feel it, man. I feel a win coming this year just from, all the work that he's put in and how he's playing. The guy's he's an amazing golfer. And it was a pleasure to get to be able to play with him when he was back here, living here. So, good luck next week, Brant. Next week is the Club Car Championship at the Landings Club in Savannah, Georgia. What's fun, and it's the Club Car Championship. They're the ones that make the golf carts, Club Car. And our buddy Chris Wright here in Hawaii sells Club Car golf carts to the golf courses. So that's pretty cool. Anyhow, Brett is in the field for this week, and he tees off at 8:10 a.m. on the number 10 tee. So good luck to Brett. Hopefully he brings home a win this weekend. And he jumped up 103 spots to number 63 in the rankings after this last tied for 6th finish. So he's moving up on the charts, and hopefully he'll get a win and really make another big jump. So I think, last year he finished somewhere in the 60s also. I can't remember the exact place he finished, but it was well enough to get him into the Korn Ferry Tour finals. And he's in that position as of right now, but there's still a lot of golf to be played. So I know he'll do well. And like I said, I really believe that he's going to get a win this year just from what he's been doing and the work he's put in. and I still want to try to get him on the show sometime. I kind of hate bothering him. I wish I would have hit him up on the off season, but I really like to get him on and just talk to him briefly and see how things are going and tell him we're pulling for him back here. So anyhow, good luck this week, Brent, and we'll see what happens. Let's take another short break, and we'll be right back. After releasing a song every single week last year, Corey Gossett is dropping an album that sums up everything you may have missed. Boy Meets World is available on February 4th. Until then, go listen to the new album from C Money Baby, Don't Forget the Baby, which includes features from Ohio's best upcoming artists Doobie and Yellow Pain. In 2022, Smart Boy Studios is leveling up their merch game. The new store, shop.smartboystudios.com, has some new products and designs. They will be dropping new designs and items every season this year. Follow at Smart Boy Studios on social media to participate in monthly merch giveaways and visit the website to get your merch now. As always, head to www.smartboystudios.com to stay up to date on new music, new videos, new merch, and any upcoming events. All right, welcome back, everybody. Smart Boy Studios, like I said, I've said it in the past and I'll continue to say it. Go check them out. They got some great merch, and he's also doing some giveaways now, his merch giveaways that you can sign up for. And it's unbelievable that from watching him, grow and the man he's become, it's really awesome. Both of my sons, I got two great sons. I'm proud of both of them, and it's just amazing that, Jordan's going to be giving up his day job to pursue his music full time, which I have no doubt he will succeed in because he's just that type of person. He puts his mind to it, he gets it done. So good luck to Jordan. Go check out their merch. If you guys want to discuss any topics or want me to cover anything, please shoot me an email at murphsplace808@gmail.com. Go to the Anchor website. There's a spot there. Thank you for all you guys that contribute to the show and support the show. I really appreciate that. It helps me keep delivering content to you guys. There's a couple of poll questions on there I put on the Anchor site, so check them out and let me know what you guys think. Also, if you have any suggestions for any questions or polls you want me to do, just shoot me an email, murphsplace808@gmail.com. And as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, having fun. I hope you guys on the East Coast, the weather's breaking enough that you guys can get out there and start playing golf. I know my brother is itching to play. He's tired of hitting in the simulator at the golf course. He wants to get out and play on the course. And he's got some, I believe he got some new clubs. So if you guys are out there playing golf, hit them straight, hit them long, but don't hit them very often. Aloha, everybody.